Peace and love, family. So I just wanted to do a video today explaining to you 8 reasons why you should set up a business or trust. I'd prefer to set up a trust first and then a business, but it's totally up to you. All right, the first reason why you should set up a business. Most people think they need a business plan to get started. They need to have, all those ideas together. Not true. You should have a general idea of what you want your business to be about, but it doesn't need to be specific in the beginning. Just need the idea of starting one eventually. When it comes to trust, however, on the other hand, you do need the documentation to evidence existence of the trust, such as the trust indenture, minutes for the trust, your Schedule A, your letters of appointment of trustees, your common law copyright, security agreement, and so on. Because these are the documents you will need to present to people in financial institutions and other people you're contracting with. They will need to see the documentation. Possibly they would want to see the EIN number as well, issued from the IRS, if they don't allow you to just tell them it. Or on your documentation, it should, the EIN number should be listed on there. Now, number 2. Second reason why you should set up a business or trust. You can open up a bank account without a social security number and keep your financial transactions private. So if you ever thought that you couldn't open up a bank account without a social, the truth is you can. And that right there is huge because, most people don't think they can do business without a social security number. They don't even know that employee identification numbers exist, or ITINs, individual tax identification numbers. The third reason why you should set up a business or trust, you avoid personal tax liability against your straw man. Your straw man is your all capital letters name on your driver's license or your passport or any other identification. You avoid your personal liability because you take on a title of being a manager or being a secretary or a trustee or any of those titles. When you have one of those titles, it doesn't represent you in your individual capacity, personal capacity. It represents you in your business capacity. So, for example, if I was to just like on documents, I would type my name or sign my name. And then I'll put comma, I'll put trustee, or I would put CEO, or I would put CFO, and so on and so forth. So when you have a title next to your name, it's not just you in your, personal individual capacity. You now have a title. So now they have to deal with you in that capacity. All right. So let's go into the fourth reason why you should set up a business. You can hire yourself under the business and do tax write-offs. Yes, you can literally create an LLC or corporation, trust, whatever, and you can hire yourself under the business, and pay yourself and do tax write-offs from there. The fifth reason why you should set up a business or trust. You pay less taxes or pay none at all. This is what they don't teach us in school. They don't teach us how to avoid tax liability. They want us to be liable for all taxes. You know, when you get your check, you know, who gets paid first? You or Uncle Sam? Uncle Sam gets paid first. Uncle Sam takes his fair share before you even see anything, you know. But when you have a business, like for example, my trust is tax exempt because it's foreign to the United States. So I don't pay any taxes. And I don't have to file any either, you know. But operating in an individual and legal capacity, you can't take advantage of such benefits, you know, because you're seen as domestic. You're doing trade within the United States. You're a citizen subject of the United States, so you are to report your income and your taxes to the IRS so he or she can do their accounting on your account. So what we're up to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so number 6, the sixth reason why you should set up a business: protect your assets, whatever your assets are, your cars, your insurance policies, your collectibles, your jewelry, you name it. Funds, cash from seizures from debt collectors, including the IRS. Now, if you're not aware, almost every company, if not every company or corporation or business, is a debt collector in some way or another. And if you're in default for a loan, for a contract, and you're supposed to pay and you don't pay, then that's when the debt collectors come in, and then they start seizing your assets. They start seizing your cash. They put liens on your vehicles. You know, they put liens on your home. And then now you're in this hole that you just can't seem to get out of. When you have those assets that I just mentioned placed in a trust, they cannot seize it. It's outside of their jurisdiction. It doesn't belong to you. You're not the owner. The trust is the owner. The business is the owner. So they have to take it up with the business, in which you're the CEO of that business or the trustee for that trust. So now they have to deal with you strictly in accordance with the contract that you have with the business or the trust. Now, let's move on. The seventh reason why you should set up a business: you can contract as a company. I repeat, you can contract as a company instead of an individual, which gives you more leverage. And then lastly, number 8, as far as setting up a business, you can build business credit. Now, most of you probably never even heard of business credit. But I'm going to explain to you in simple terms what it is. It's basically credit for a business instead of credit for a person, a regular person. There's way more leverage when it comes to business credit versus personal credit, because businesses are just seen in the eyes of the government as, you know, more credible, more legitimate. Look around you. There's businesses everywhere. They don't favor personal people with, you know, personal guarantees or whatever. You would have to raise your score very high, and that can take quite a long time. You know, you got to get shit off your report. You know, you got to hit up a couple debt collector creditors to get stuff off your report to boost your score. And that can take quite a long time, man. And even if you have a good score, you can still be denied for certain things. But when you have business credit is way different. There's way more leverage. You know, the loans you can get with business credit, it's insane. And so, you know, when you go as far as setting up credibility for your business, you know, that can give you time to clear up your personal stuff, you know, as you contract as a company, you know. So there you have it, family. 8 reasons why you should start a business for a trust. You know, you get your LLC, you get your corporation, You put together your trust, you get your EIN number, you open up your bank accounts, and you start doing the proper administration to start transferring assets into your businesses. And so again, we can help you with that. We can help you get a business started. We can help you build business credit. We can help you set up a trust so you can begin protecting your shit. So this is Noble Kadeem Hananaya Mishael. I hope you enjoyed this video, learned something. Please like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And it also would keep you updated with new videos that I do. So I hope you enjoyed again. Peace and love, family. Ashe.